everyone and welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time here, then hi, my name is Lauren. And on my channel, we mostly talk about anything luxury, but we also discuss lifestyle and beauty. So if you're interested in any of these topics, please consider subscribing to my channel and we'll get started with the video. So in today's video, I'm going to be presenting you a list of the best bags to wear for fall 2023. Now, some of these bags I do have, but if I don't have them, I will be including pictures either here or here. So if you're curious to see what my choices are, then please keep on watching. So my first choice is going to be a bag that I do have, and it's the Chanel Medium Classic Flap in this beautiful burgundy color. It's from the 20B collection and features caviar leather and silver hardware. I've had this bag for quite a while, but still every time that I see it and every time that I use it, it makes me so happy. This is one of my favorite bags in my collection. I am not the person that loves fall or winter at all, but using this bag makes it a lot better or a lot less miserable. So one of the reasons why I would recommend this bag as a fall bag would be, number one, the fact that it's caviar leather. This is very important because it makes the bag a little bit more resistant to rain versus having something that's lambskin or even calfskin. So it makes it a little bit easier to wear during the fall because, you know, I live in the Northeast, so let's face it, it does rain quite a bit here during the fall. So having a bag that's good for rain makes it perfect as a fall bag. And then obviously the color. This color is so gorgeous. It is so beautiful. It's so rich. It's so like fluffy. I feel like I'm describing food, but really this color is amazing. It's not too dark. I feel like a lot of burgundies can be too dark, but this one isn't. It's also not red anymore. It's really the perfect shade of burgundy. And then what I like about this color is, number one, it's not prone to having color transfer, which is great. Even if you wear this with like dark denim, dark fabrics, it's not going to have any color transfer. And it pairs very well with these dark fabrics. Like for example, you know, with like a pair of black jeans, it's going to be perfect, or a little black dress. Also, if you have, you know, like a coat or like a Burberry trench coat, for example, that's tan or beige, that's perfect. It's such a match made in heaven. I feel like this color, you know, perfectly replicates like the fall foliage. It's so like, you know, you have all the fall vibes in this bag. So for me, this would be my number one recommendation. I am so happy that I got this bag. And I know that burgundy, especially for a handbag, isn't a color for everyone, but I really love this. Next up, we have a bag that I don't have, so I will be including pictures either here or here. And this bag is the Lady Dior in size small. It's the My ABC Dior bag. It features this beautiful pine green color and it's in lambskin. So I know what I have mentioned about, you know, lambskin versus caviar leather. I know what I've mentioned about that for the CF. But quite frankly, I mean, even here, even in the Northeast, it doesn't rain every day during the fall. So if there is a day where there's no rain, where you can take out a handbag that is a little bit more fragile, this would be the perfect day for this bag. I actually don't have a Lady Dior in my collection, so that would be something that I could perhaps add. This color really looks gorgeous. The one thing is that obviously I don't have the handbag, and I actually have not seen it in person. I've only seen it, you know, on Instagram, like on YouTube, on the Dior website, but I have not seen it in person. But it really looks amazing for fall. I actually feel like I did see a similar handbag for Chanel that was also part of the 20B collection, and I kind of went back and forth in between the burgundy one that I showed you earlier and then this kind of like pine green color as well. And then I ended up, you know, going for the burgundy, but I definitely had a hard time choosing, and I feel like I would have wanted both, but obviously like I couldn't afford both at the same time, but I would have loved to have both. And this would be kind of like a, you know, backup of this, or like a makeup, let's say, of this missed opportunity at Chanel. I love this color of this bag. I also feel like I like the little My ABC Dior that's on the handles and the straps. I feel like it's very, very cute. And then the fact that it's gold hardware kind of adds a little bit more, you know, richness, and then a little bit maybe like cozy vibes. I would say to a handbag. I do feel like gold hardware is going to be more of a fall and winter type of item than if it's, you know, silver hardware or champagne gold hardware. Definitely champagne gold hardware. I feel like it's very spring and summery. But I love this bag. I've been eyeing it for a while. It's just that it's $6,000. I'm having a hard time like thinking of dropping like that much money for a handbag that's not Chanel. So Dior had a very big price increase recently, and so I'm still kind of little bit iffy about the price, but I love the color and I feel like it would be a perfect fall bag. So next up we have a bag that I do have, and it's the Chanel 19. I have mine in size medium in this beautiful beige color from the 22C collection. I feel like this bag really screams fall and winter. It is so, so beautiful. I love the color. Obviously the color would be to wear with like something black and not something, you know, tan or beige like we mentioned, because the bag is beige. So if you have, you know, anything like a black either trench coat, coat, sweater, poncho, you know, really whatever you're wearing on top of your sweater would be really, really nice with this. The one thing is this is a color that is prone to color transfer, so you really have to make sure that the fabrics that you're using underneath are not, you know, going to give like that color transfer thing. So I would avoid dark denims because, you know, unless you're carrying your bag like super far away from you, it's not gonna work. But I love this bag for fall, and I think that one of the things that I like best about this bag for fall, which is kind of unlike all of the other bags that I've shown you up until this point, is this is really a bigger size handbag. So that means that you can easily fit a sweater in here. And I don't know about you, but I feel like for fall, like I never really know what temperature it's going to be like, either outdoors or even indoors. So I always kind of struggle, like how should I dress? What should I wear? Should I bring a sweater? And so my thing is I always try, if at all possible, to bring a sweater because I hate being cold. And if you're too warm, it's something that you can also easily take off. So obviously with like a smaller size purse, it's very difficult to put it in, but here you could fold it and put the sweater in the bag with no problem. So that's something that's really important for me, and I love the look of this bag. I also feel like, you know, the gold hardware is so like luxurious and soft, and like, I feel like it reminds me of, I don't know, maybe like a delicious like cafe latte, that type of stuff. So very, very fall vibes. My next choice of handbag for fall 2023 is also a bag that I do have, and it's the Goyard Saint Louis tote bag in size PM. I got mine in black. This is actually my most recent acquisition in terms of handbags, so if you're curious to see the unboxing of this baby and then kind of hear my first impressions of it, then I will go ahead and leave the link to the video in the little information link over here for you to see it. I love, love, love this bag, and I feel like I love it so much for like such a cheap bag. You know, I have this like really big feeling about it. It's like every time I see it, I'm like so happy. And I feel like the reason is because I've been wanting it for such a long time, and that's kind of, you know, a story that I do tell in this unboxing video. So anyway, I love this handbag, and the reason why this would be my pick for fall would be, number one, like we mentioned previously for the Chanel 19, this is going to be perfect because you can carry, you know, a sweater, an additional scarf. It's a bigger type of handbag, so that's not going to be a problem. But really the main reason why I feel like this is perfect for the fall is because it is carefree in terms of rain. So the rain can fall on the bag and it's not going to damage it at all. So today it's actually raining. I'm looking towards the window and I can see that it's raining and I have to go out later. So this is going to be my choice of handbag because this is really the type of bag that you could carry like all day in the rain and it wouldn't be damaged. Also, I think the price makes it a little bit easier for me to consider this a fall bag, because if it does, you know, by any sort of like possible stretch of the imagination fall in like a puddle. You know, like I don't even want to think of a situation like that, but if it does at all happen, it's not going to be the end of the world, because I think I paid like $1,760 something for the bag. So it's not incredibly expensive. So that makes it like a carefree, easy to carry, and very practical bag for fall. And lastly, my last choice of handbag for fall 2023 is actually a bag that I don't have. So I will be including pictures either here or here. I should say don't have yet. And it's the Hermès Picotin in size 22 in this beautiful biscuit color. With Epsom leather. So for this one, I would really recommend having an Epsom leather, because, well, number one, the way that the bag is structured, or let's say lack thereof, really the bag lacks structure. So I feel like having an Epsom leather really makes the bag a lot more practical and will give at least a little bit of structure to the bag. What you could also do to maximize, you know, structure would be to add a bag organizer. That would also kind of help shape the bag a little bit more. So I would definitely recommend Epsom leather, number one, for the shape of the bag, but really, quite frankly, also for the durability of it. Because yes, in the fall it does rain, and if it rains on the type of leather that is not, you know, prone to kind of stains and scratches like Epsom leather is, then it's going to be, you know, a little bit difficult for you to justify, you know, having paid like, I don't know, like 4,000 something for this handbag, and then the bag is ruined because of the rain. So highly recommend Epsom leather. I really like biscuit. Obviously it's not a color that I have seen in person. Once again, I've only seen this, you know, like on the website, or on like resellers' websites rather, because I have not seen this color at all on the website. I haven't had the chance of seeing it in this particular bag model. So unfortunately, that's why I, you know, don't have the bag. I would love to have the bag in this color. I feel like the combination is perfect. It is really perfect for fall. It's a bag that's small, but that's still like practical, that you can kind of carry everywhere with you. It really is a type of handbag that you could kind of like slide right here on your wrist. And then like even, you know, put your hands in your pockets of your coat or something if it's cold outside. I feel like that would still work. One of the problems of this bag and this color is going to be the fact that it can have color transfer. So once again, kind of similar to the Chanel 19, you do have to pay attention to the kind of fabrics that you're wearing. So once again, I would, you know, avoid at all costs like dark denims. For sure. But other than that, I feel like it's such a beautiful bag. I love the fact that it's open. I feel like it's very easy to access, and in the winter and fall, I don't think that you know, have that much time to kind of go through your bag and look for your stuff and have to open like plenty of like closure systems. You know, sometimes you'll be wearing gloves, sometimes you'll just be cold and in a hurry, and I feel like having an open bag, like an open concept bag, just like the Goyard Saint Louis tote bag, is perfect for fall, because once you're in a hurry, you can find your things easily and they're easily accessible. So this would be my last recommendation. I love this bag. This is a bag that I'm trying to get, that I would love to get, but let's cross fingers. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this video was fun, but also a little bit beneficial and informational in case you were kind of struggling in terms of what to wear for handbags. I hope that these were good recommendations. So if you did enjoy the video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.